John McCaig here, Liberty Aid Academy. Um, Man, it's like this, this thing with hosting someone else doing a show and helping out is it's just not working out. He's not showing up. So I gotta, sorry if you hear a bunch of coughing. Anyway, uh, marketed all this stuff and people just don't understand what it takes to work. I guess sucks. Marketed the wrong link, and week goes by and nothing new which shows up. To sucks. Anyway, going to do talk about the tax-free trust that Liberty Aid has. And people's experiences we were going to do because we've got streaming software and stuff. So sadly, that's not going to happen tonight again, unfortunately. So I may have to hire someone to do it because it really, for years I've been trying to get this done. Of course, there's always other problems like I can never make progress. But all right, that's the way it is. Um, so maybe I'll be see if I post this stuff on this channel this week. I said I got a debit card in the name of the trust, Trauma Bank Trust, Trauma Bank. It's on the debit card. I mean, debit card, credit card from Amex. Got an Amex platinum. I showed that. Proof, right? What's my slogan, right? Proof up the shut up, right? Because everyone has a fairy tale online. All the characters on Facebook with all those names, on YouTube and social media and all that stuff, right? Uh, there is no proof that any of them have a body. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're seeing an image on, screen, that doesn't have anything to do with someone having a physical body. Um, how are movies made? How are TV shows made? Those aren't made by humans, almost every single one of them. You never see the driver's license. That's why I say proof, right? Where somebody's online. I mean, I had this happen this week, uh, just somebody that says they do my work and they come to Sunday's drum circle. I'm going to get all this money and I'm going to get a bunch of people you trust and I'm going to help so many people. Did anyone hear me? You hear me, but it's not clear. Okay. Is this any better? I'm closer. Any better? You can hear me. Okay, Alex. Yeah, better. Okay, Alex. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you both. Okay. Uh, if I try to use my mic, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? My extra mic won't do it on this software or YouTube. It just refuses to do it, which sucks. Yeah, it's not really working that right. See, the mic isn't picking up that much. Sucks. This it's always a freaking problem. Oh man, I'm sorry. Sinus muffle, not that bad. Okay. I mean, otherwise I have to restart again. It's always such a giant problem trying to get a show done. It's absurd. Cannot go live without like seven giant problems. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. I really try and do everything on my end that I can, and it's so often works out this way. Uh, yeah, they always have to. It's true. It's true. It's just straight up otherwise. Anyway, Ali, yeah, thank you. Thank you for filling me in because they always give me sound trouble and stuff like that. So I do appreciate what you said, and I am trying to be heard and help people. So all the feedback they're giving me, super appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move on with the thing. And hey, I don't like. I'm here for you. Okay, so. if you have anything on your mind, any questions, anyone in here, please let me know. You're not interrupting me. You're not going to mess up my flow or nothing like that because I'm not doing this for me. I mean, I'm here like, oh, hey, look at me. I'm so cool. No, I'm here to help people with this. That's my work. Helping you. So anything on your mind, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for what's on my mind. I'm here for what's on your mind. Okay. So just go ahead and shoot me whatever comes up for you. Hey, I'm in this position. I need a, whatever it is. Okay? Feel free to jump in. Uh, anyway, I had this. I mean, I always got to go to this proof stuff, but it's important, because this guy come to me. I do, the Darshon. I do 3 nights a week here, local. I'm going to be here. If anyone wants to show up, and all the individuals from the other team, they all show up all the time, but they get more and more. So this Sunday, I get a message. Hey, are you going to be down there? Yeah, I'm going to be down there. And so he come to me and say, oh hey, but he's you know sweating weird and sort of he's doing basically when the Eagles get near and stuff like that. They sort of do this like they sort of like having trouble and they're sweating and they're like erratic, a little erratic and emotional. Like they have a script and they're going to say it, but they want to say it in a certain way where they can coerce me into their reasoning of thinking and blah blah blah. I call them the charismatics. Okay, on the other team, the charismatics. Like I'm going to say some words, and I'm going to do some stuff, and I'm going to get you to go along with me. That's a charismatic. Like I'm going to sway this guy and move him. He's blah blah blah. The point is they're trying to waste my time and your time. I'm trying to help you, and they come and they want to waste my time. So he's like, dude, I got 2 chairs. Come and sit down next to me. I'm like, no, I can sit next to you. But I'll stand here and answer your questions. He's like, I have a chair here. Sit down. So I put my bag in the chair. And I said, no, I'm lifeguarding here, man. Like I'm working. Okay. He's like, what? I was like, see the cops over there? He's looking straight at him. You know. He's like, no, I don't see him. I'm like, right there. Don't you see him? He's like, no. I'm like, what? They're sitting there like 2 cops on 4 wheelers. Just at their position. And he's coming to roll up on me on this BS, and they're giving him the backup over there. And he's like, no, I don't see it. I'm like, what? That's the first red flag goes up. Like you can't even see them. Oh, I got a bubble. Oh, what? Somebody can throw me a bubble. Hey Tim, I don't know what happened to you, but I'm doing it this way because I didn't see no link to that. So, uh, so anyway, this guy come to me. He was to tell me. He starts off like, dude, we gotta get your trust from everybody. Dude, I'm gonna get all this money and we can give it to everybody. Okay? I was like, it doesn't work that way. He's like, no, we get a whole bunch of money and I'll just get everybody's trust. I'm like, it doesn't work that way. I was like, that's a sweet thing to do, but that actually doesn't work. I tried that in the beginning of this, and nobody thought what I had was real. They don't care. I was like, I did it for any donation, and everybody was like, "This is fake." Nobody paid attention except for very few individuals, that had already been doing my work and stuff almost. And so, you know, like I'm like, that doesn't work. People have to put in something, and then they perceive that there's value there, and then they move forward on the steps of doing it. And that's what I need. Not for them to just get the information, but for them to sign the trust, do the trust, blah blah blah, all the work. I said that doesn't work. And then he's like, "Oh, I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. You gotta sit down. I gotta tell you something." And then he starts freaking out even more. That curious. Does the trust work outside of the United States? Yes. Had someone prove it in Canada. But here's the thing, Ali. That's a good question. Or a better question is, how many other countries are people successful? One individual in Canada. Another one is doing it now, and I bet she's going to be successful in Canada. And I'm helping her, and she sees very real. But I would just say, yeah, yeah. But I wouldn't be. I've talked to many people in different countries about this and so on, and obviously I haven't talked to every individual in every country. But in my sampling, uh, and this is everywhere. I've been to India a few times, and talked to people there and stuff. A bunch of people, and online where I used to be on Facebook and stuff, like all this. I talk to people in different countries all the time, and people would message me and all that stuff. And basically, what I found out is, from my sampling, is everyone in every other country is a complete coward, complete and total, absolute coward, can't do anything, just total cowards. So, I can't make people have the courage to go to God, like, and their mama said, the United States is where the spiritual change would happen in this age. And so I'm kind of seeing that it's not going to happen anywhere else, because they think they have God in India. You see what I'm saying? But they don't have the consciousness, you know, of God. The veil hasn't been removed for anyone in any other country. God, this mic just not working. I'm just, so annoyed. The bankers are all over the world. They do the same thing. But they are, yeah, the bankers do the same thing, but the people don't. You see what I'm saying? There's only one individual that's alive, myself, that has proof they've done all this stuff. And then I'd already been working for a couple of years, helping people with dad and so on. So they see here, I had a few people that are like, oh, whoa, and they did it based on what I said and so on. So then I had the proof, they had the proof and stuff. And so that proof and that foundation is what got us kind of to where we are now. But it's funny. I don't know how this individual bought this trust. Is weird because I don't have it opened up for sale in other countries now. I just don't have it because it's just waste my time. The goal is for the other team to completely waste my time, so I can't help people. You see, so I did open it up to other countries. I try to help people and all that stuff. Like in England, England was a notable one. I had a couple different uh, clients I helped. Basically, I was like, if you do this, I'll give you the information. I want a testimonial. And so, who come to me two separate occasions was people in foreclosure in England, and I explained exactly what to do and so on. And they're like, "Oh," but I never heard from them. They like just dropped off the map instantly, and like cowards. And when I went to India, I could talk to a bunch of people from Yarbawa and around that area, Mumbai, and wherever I was. Right, just no one wants the real truth. Everyone wants like to think that where they are is just fine and all that stuff, and they're doing great, and that's it. They don't want to move forward. No one I've ever met or spoken to, like face to face, you know what I mean, with face to face. Never talked to anybody face to face that is ready to move forward, except for a couple people that I met that came here. Actually, Kelly's wife. I don't know if there's anyone else on the list. Kelly and his grandson are the only two people I think that I met face to face ever that doing my work. They're actually doing my work. Kelly's an accepted Helen check. Check your mic. I know it's my God. I know. Sorry, Kelly, but I can't get this thing to work. I have tried. I could restart it. I'll just sit here and yell about it, I guess. So you're at, man, I have a new Apple computer, new power, brand new, okay? A couple months old, and the thing does this, all right? I don't control like the ether. I don't do it, okay? These demons run it and try and block my work. That's all it is, all right? Jump in with you today. I don't know. How would I do that? Let me see. Okay, so maybe crap, I lost this way to do it. Oh no. Man, if I jump in with you, you know, I'm gonna have to cut these people off. Well, he can hear you. Okay, I'd rather just do this. I mean, next time, Tim, get in on time, and I'll do it with you. Okay, sorry. And this hit my link. And then what about these people that are listening to me? No. Okay, I'm doing it this way. Next time, be on time. Yeah. Let me continue. So I'm talking to this. Tell you, if you weren't on the other side of the country, we come and visit more. Dude, I'd love to see you. Man. I know. He's holding down the West Coast. I'm holding down the West Coast of the East Coast. We're about as far away from each other as we could possibly be in the contiguous United States. I'm at the bottom of Florida. He's at the top far end of Washington. It's like, you know, you be over there, I'll be over here. And there's line in the middle. And TV's got that spot. It's like, yeah. Uh, me too. It would be great to see you two. You two are doing the real work from day one, and you never quit. Always call it Jesus Christ. Always, always. Y'all, uh, just really, you're doing great. Like if there's a one-two combo in a family that's doing great, it's Ellie and his Chris. Seriously, just they're so uh, steady, steady, all going. Great. And he, he's teaching, his grandson. I mean, it's really can't really look for anything better than that, honestly. Uh, John, do you have any members who have established a trust in Tennessee? Uh, Ten- Tennessee's not a country. I don't know if you know that. I know you're like Tennessee proud or whatever, but Tennessee's not a country. USA is a country, and Tennessee's a state. So a trust is established from the IRS, and you get an EIN from the IRS, and then so it's done in the USA. It's not done by state. But yeah, I think there's somebody that's done it in Tennessee. I kind of halfway remember that. It's not established in the state. It's established with the IRS. That's who gives tax-free status, not a state. They don't do that. So it doesn't matter. All 50 states, territories, whatever, exactly the same. It's exactly the same process, no matter where you are. Okay. So there's no change by state or anything like that. Something like that. Okay. All right. So good question. Good question. I appreciate the question. It was a good question, but I just want to be, super clear that that's, not an issue. Uh, so no matter where you name a state, it doesn't matter. Okay. Good question. Thanks. Uh, because this trust has 501c3 status, okay, and that's a designation that the IRS gives, okay? So this 501c3 status is not just you don't pay taxes to the IRS, but it's also non-reporting. Uh, Section 6033 gives you its non-reporting status as well. Don't pay, don't report, ever. Okay, just like the we trust and all the trusts that Donald Trump uses. He got the same kind of trust, right? He just with another uh you side with another power, right? You side with the devil, so that's different. But it's trust. You can side with whatever God you want. You can side with the devil. They all do, and they get all the land and all the money and blah blah blah, and all the fame and all the social media, views and blah blah. They get all that. He's lost in Corley. I'll pray for you. So okay. Who? Oh, Corley, Tennessee. No. Tennessee's got some nice values and stuff. I've been to Tennessee from used to live in Asheville, North Carolina for a bit. And would go into that is Tennessee. It's very bad this from there to get over there, but it's Tennessee. I remember someone. It's not coming to be fully who did that for us in Tennessee, but I am sort of remembering. I went to Tennessee not that long ago. Nashville, a couple of years ago. Anyway, John, I meant to ask which specific document file with the Tennessee Secretary of State? Oh, well, first of all, John, uh, please get in the classroom, okay? Hey, Mike, how you doing? Please get in the classroom. In other words, if you're a student and you go and you do your online login, okay, you're like, oh, here are all my courses and stuff. One of those courses is called the classroom, okay? You do a separate login, and that's a private forum for only students, okay? That's why it's called a classroom. I'm the only moderator, and there are other people in there that are doing this work and no one else, okay? And there is, and it's you could put in your question or your experience or whatever under a heading like registering the trust. And so you could go in there and post yourself, hey, anybody do this in Tennessee and blah blah blah. So you can talk to your homies because I'm not in every state, right? So those questions go in there and ask the group, hey, is anybody doing this? And then even if nobody's done it, you would look for the process yourself. I'll help you through it, and you'd be like, you put a link in there. Hey, is this what I'm looking for? And I'll check it out and be like, oh no, or oh yeah. So it seems like that's what it is, and so on. So work through to the classroom because it's a process, right? Each state is different. I don't have like the rules of every state, 50 states, or states, or whatever. So just go in there. You're going to Google, registering irrevocable trust Tennessee. So, and you'll should be what pops up in there, or what you think. Do a little research. It shouldn't be that complex to find it. Okay, so that's the way I Google, and then go to classroom. Hey, I Googled this. This is what I found. These are links, that kind of stuff. Okay, I would help you through it. That's why I made a classroom and a forum. So whatever your schedule is, you're like, oh, I found this site. You put it in there, and I'm in there every day, so I'll look and I'll be like, oh, okay, and we'll back and forth until we get your success. Okay, and you'll not just hear from me. You'll hear from other people too. Like, oh, hey, this happened to me. Da da da. That sounds like this. So your homies will be in there, like, giving you feedback too. So, and that's the best way to, give you direct answers. Here, you can type stuff that you can get put in links and back and forth and over time. This way you get a thread where we can keep it rolling until you're successful, okay? That's why I did the classroom, all right? Okay. So, and for anyone, that's what you should do, all right? But good questions, good questions. I want to answer them successfully. I want you to be successful as soon as you be at this point to be in a classroom or nothing like that. Jump in there, type up your thing, and we'll get moving. Okay. All right. Good question. Uh, Jay Bob, good to have you. Holly, you're the light of hope, especially. Oh, what? What a nice thing to say. Thank you very much. Holly. Right now, with so much debt in the world, you're the real good. Oh, and we're losing. Yes, to be the loser, that's who am I, right? Who's the first one to win the game, right? Uh, I'm not gonna remember. I don't know if you know, but Beer Bobby said, when he was Muhammad, he couldn't say I'm Christ, like, because he said that they would have killed me. yeah. oh, funny stuff. So I'm just gonna call myself a prophet, you see, because I know the truth, and people are oh, wow, that's true, and he says it. So it's just easier to see for people to understand. And I'm not trying to be above anybody. I'm not above anybody. God's above us all, and we're all down here trying to get out of the ant farm, right? So we're all in the same boat. We're all in the same situation. That's what I like to call it, the situation. So it doesn't help if I'm like, I'm here, you're there. No, no, no. We're all the same thing, and this is how you do it. Okay. So, but 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 thank you. Yes, the illusion must be mastered, and so whoever's first gets the title, and off we go. Right. But you're right, Alex. I'm doing my best, and thank you very much. Prayers help me the most. And thank you very much. Yeah, Light to the Body. That's Mike. He comes out of here. He's up in West Virginia now, pal. Yeah. So, hey, Dee Dee's here. Cool. Job. I'll do that. I'm a member. Great. Fantastic. 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 And there's a classroom of Jesus Christ Trust too. There's one in either place. So, dude, that's where your homies are. You're on each. Get in and you're like, hey, how you doing, everybody? this is what I'm up to, and all that stuff. It'll be great. You'll like it, and you get me directly, not just I gotta wait for him on Thursday and all that. Every day, every day, every day. 7 days a week, people are doing this stuff. I'm there for them 7 days a week. That's how I get. Great questions. I appreciate the questions, so that I can tell other people. Some other people might not know too. Thank you for bringing that up. I really appreciate that. Ali, you like that? True though, right? Tim, Tim, can a trust and or trustee of the trust holding real estate and or vehicle cars be sued for any reason? Uh, oh, Shane, are you in the other thing doing this, Tim? Are you in? Oh my God, what link do I hit? Are you serious? You're in this other thing? I'm running two shows at once. No, crazy. Okay. Oh, you're running this over. Oh, I got you. I got you. You're gonna have to educate me more. I'm not. I'm like, you know. Anyway, can can a trust be sued for any reason? I mean, it hasn't. If they haven't, why? Because the second they do, right, they're going to have to do it in some jurisdiction which doesn't exist, like a court of chancery, right? Chance, like luck, a court of the devil, right? So that's what they mean, a chancery. And so there isn't one really. I've only heard one time ever of a court of chancery. And if some people are super into research and stuff, you can look this up. Okay, I saw this skit story, whatever, right? You can look it up. The dude that runs Tesla, that character, right? Whether it's in a body or not, I don't know. Musk, right? Elon Musk, okay, that creature, right? There was a photo in the news one day that I picked up because I follow Tesla stock. And it was in like one of the news stories in there, right? And it said Tesla like settles some lawsuit, basically, right? And the court case was in a court of chancery in Delaware. Only time I've ever heard seen that word, those words, a court of chancery ever spoken of in the news. That was the first time. That was this year. It was in 2023. Not super recent, but it did happen. Uh, so you know what I mean? It didn't mention nothing about a trust or anything like that in there. It just mentioned, oh, Tesla got sued. There was a settlement, and the case was in a court of chancery. Excuse me. So I did hear of what was, but I've never seen it. Why? Because as I'll say again, as I say every time somebody brings this up, and people have been bringing this up for 7 years now, same question, 7 years, never happened, right? So 7 years, same question. Because what's my response? Because as soon as trust ever gets sued, that means there's a paper trail, right, to a court where a court is found to have jurisdiction over a private trust. Oh, so I'd be like, that's that's a paper trail, right? I'm an auditor. Oh, so what am I going to do as soon as I find a paper trail to a court that you know I can bring a lawsuit against the trust? Me, I'll do it immediately, right? Who against who? You got we trust. We have a lawsuit in there as soon as I can get one, right? I'll be like, who are the trustees? I'd figure out who they are, right? By doing that, if they'd allow one to go in, they have to cancel it or whatever. But the point is, they would open a crack where I jump in immediately. You know, like they don't want that, do they? No, they don't want that, and so that's never going to happen. What? No way. Uh, but good question, Shane. So good question. Ali, I had friends. I told them about you. They decided to go another path. Exactly. Then they failed. Of course. So they got your trust in that. Oh, look at you, Allie. But that's the way, right? Everyone stumbles on the and falls on the path to God. I don't have nothing against that. So does I. So does everyone. That's my point of my position. In this last age, I'm supposed to, Jesus does everything perfect in his life because he just pops into the body at the end of his life. It's like, where are those 33 years? Yeah, immaculately conceived. Talk about that. He just came in as an adult. So how hard is that? I asked my guru who runs the cycle. I'm like, dude, what's up? All he had to do was pop in and save some junk and get whipped and die on a cross. I'm like, can I have that instead? I actually choose that. If I had an option, I would have chose that rather than this log in the dough. You know, way better choice for me. I figure he's like, they had it easier back then. Like they did. Yeah, they had it way easier. Come on. How many years I got to be up here? Get flogged. Crazy. Uh, but that's good. That's good. Way to go, Al. It's persistent. So, if I'm, my position, playing this character, performing my role, I'm not supposed to be doing anything that anyone else can't just simply do. We're at the end of the cycle. Okay. 12,000 years again. So, like, I'm not supposed to be like above anyone or not. No. Anyone can do this. That's the point. You see, they love the trust. Good. Let's hope, right? Our goal is they love God, right? Yes. And that's the next step, right, Allie? Hey, listen, I'm going to say a prayer for Allie right now. He done great work. He brought people to God and truth and helped support my work and so on. Say prayer for you. God watch over Allie. Way to go. Good job. Way to, be patient and help people. One thing I love, I mean, what do I have to India too? Those people over in India are so patient and so happy and so nice. Man, I wish I could help them. I can't. They don't listen, but they're very sweet and patient. So I don't know. You seem to have that level of patience and stick to itness. Good for you. They just need some direction. Exactly. And you're helping. So, anyone who goes into this trust is actually, with God and doing the work properly and so on becomes what? A, as Birabama said, a direct agent, right? An age, right word age, age T, New Testament, age of the New Testament, right? We're that age. So you become the direct agent. What does direct agent mean? It means I'm speaking directly to you, and you're going, oh, and you're having a reaction. And so when you get that information to someone else, and they maybe get going but aren't listening to me, they're listening to you, they become an indirect agent, right? You see, they're not hearing from me directly, they're hearing from someone else. So those are the terms, you know, that I'm just using his terms because they're actually kind of good. But it's still the real spiritual work. It really boosts you, brings you further to God by bringing others to God. So, always, I thank you. Not only are you helping them, but you're coming in here, without ego, and you're just explaining the process of what you went through with other people. And this is what other people should be doing with other people, is trying to bring them to the truth and, get their soul free so they don't have to do this again. Like your patience and helping them. And when they failed, you didn't close the door on them and be like, oh, you didn't go all ego on them. You're like, no, the door is still open. Come back when you're ready. Like, that's the way to do it. So, hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? Appreciate it. Dishy, okay, you purchased a house with trust. 100%, yes. Yes. Let's not say that, okay? Let's say it in another way to to make sure we're super clear, okay? Any real estate of any kind, yes, can be bought in the name of a trust. Absolutely 100%. So let's widen it out house. You know what I mean? It could be commercial real estate, it could be any kind of residential, industrial, any real estate of any kind, right? Agricultural, whatever terminology, blah blah. Any real estate, yes, because the deed will go in the name of the trust. That's it. Okay. Just like any title, right? Any title that's on a DMV, that's another thing. That's a process. Any title could go in a trust too. Yes, great question. 100%. at you, Alex. Uh, so yeah, 100%. So keep the questions, thoughts, whatever coming. I'll go back to the story I was telling about this guy who comes to the drum circle, right? So I'm all about proof up or shut up. That's the one slogan we could get under, right? Because otherwise we get played for fairy tales. They can read our minds and what's in our heart and our past and play on our soft weaknesses of actually caring. No, that ain't it. No. So, and that's what the charismatics come and do. They can't read my mind. You see what I'm saying? Because I got the universal mind now, but they think they know me. So they try to tell me they think what I want to hear and stuff like that. I'm like, and so he's like, sit down next to me, and you know, yeah, Misty, no, great question. Is appreciate you too. Hey, uh, I'm here for anyone that wants to do this work, get out of taxes, get to, use this hack, right? Open the trust, and then you still get your straw man, your person, right? As soon as everything goes into trust, your straw man, your person has nothing. No commit any assets, no bank account, no nothing, and it qualifies for all the free government everything. Free phone, right? EBT, da da da. It all racks up. SSI, SSD, on and on, right? No property taxes, what else? I mean, so many things. Your person has nothing, you know. I used to say, I don't have anything, so give me everything. Section 8 housing, everything, right? Get everything. That's in the Metro program. You get the trust and go to the Metro program and see how to do all the stuff, do all the financial hacks. And so, yeah, yeah. Uh, okay. So, okay, let me keep going. Thank you for that feedback. Yeah. So he's saying that, oh, I'm gonna get everybody's trust, I'm gonna get all this money and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? He's like, 1099. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sitting here talking to you, and oh, he hasn't got my trust, which he could have afforded. He didn't do that. He could have spent his time like and gotten a trust. No, he didn't do that. He didn't get a trust with it. I'm like, do you have one? No. Oh, my God, you know what? I'm like, you just. That's what I said when Mike and I met the same night at him. I was like, this one's with the devil right here. No way. No way. He's all jumpy and everything. Yeah. So he starts going, no, you do a 1099, and he just goes through the whole thing. I'm like, dude, please don't say another word. Are you kidding me? I said, you're coming to me and you're asking me questions and you're talking to me, but your new guru, who you chose with this 1099 thing, I said, your new guru, has your new guru got any proof that this works? It's successful. He's like, I'm like, so you've done other this process before? He's like, yeah, buddy, it was in my account. I said, did it stay there? No, it got canceled. I was like, so you've done this 3 times. 2 times it got canceled, but tomorrow is what is going to work. I'm like, dude, you just wasted my time. And I said to this thing, I said, listen, you're an embarrassment, okay? If you ever say I'm your teacher, you're an embarrassment. You're embarrassing me. I'm like, you went to another somebody who had no proof, and you done this stupid stuff, and you brought it back to me, and wasted my time. I'm like, you're an embarrassment to me. That's who you are. You're the baby. He starts shaking. I'm like, he's like, I don't want to talk anymore. He's just out. And he left a little while after he didn't say goodbye. Now, I'm not here to tell people what they want to hear. I'm not going to help anyone play on your, tell everybody what they want. No, I just tell everybody the same thing, which is the truth. It's not that complex to just repeat the same thing over and over, year after year. This is how you do it. And, he took the time to meet with me and all that stuff. I'm like, what? He's met me before. It's just always the same, right? So two exceptions to the rule of people I meet face to face seems to be Mike and Kelly. And, everyone, no one else, Kelly Wade. Uh, Seems like everybody else just totally turns on me at some point. Everyone, literally every single individual, everyone. Crazy, right? But at least consistent. Consistent. Uh, Tim, isn't it hard to build credit with a trust if my person has lots of credit? No, no. You can only build a certain portion of the credit, right? Okay, you can only build like the net 30 stuff. And yes, I know that audio's not good. They do this all the time. I'm yelling. Sorry, I got a new computer. And they won't let me use an extra mic. I'm using the computer mic, and still they do this crazy. I, I apologize, but it's not on my end. I try everything I can, and this is the best they give me. So my apologies. Okay, UTV, another character in here. You switch characters to the sounds like that, but no, it's on my end. They're screwing it up. So my apologies. I'm freaking yelling here. Uh, I had that incident happen where, just one more charismatic creature, CC33, come up on me and it's like, blah, blah, you know? Yeah, God, I hate doing this with, audio. We shouldn't have to do this. But thanks for your patience, everyone, for being here and listening to this, knowing what's happening and why it's happening. This kind of the other team here is here to prove what I'm saying is real by making all this stuff happen. It makes it look absurdly, ridiculously hard. So crazy. It's totally. What is it? What does it tell you? You see what I'm saying? What does it tell you? It tells you how afraid they are of not just me, anyone using this trust and so on. You see, they're afraid I'm going to give this up to more people. So like, don't let them hear you. You know. And so yeah, they want me to be heard. I mean, I really appreciate the support because I'm 100% on donations. I don't get anything else except for the financial hacks I get from the government and stuff. But I can't do this without uh, your all support because you're the only one helping. Like I don't get it from nowhere else. I do every hack I could get into and share it with everyone. Love and truth, they become fearful. Simply stated, that's 100% true. That's it right there in a nutshell. That was very concise and very well put. I mean, no, exactly. Like one thing Bear Buffett said is funny is he's like, if you're with me, your finances will always be ruined. It's like, oh, thanks. I think. I mean, what? No, this world. I mean, what does the devil have? Money and things and women, and like all the soul, blah. You know what I'm saying? That's what the devil has. The devil doesn't have God. It has all the rest of the junk. Hey, there's some stuff in here for you. Here you go. It's like, I want the stuff not in here. What's that? God. Oh, ugh. We don't have that. We're sold out of that. Okay, well then, no thank you. Yeah. Now they become fearful because the power they have. They're the devil and all its minions, right, is performing a sacred duty, right? Who's the highest servant of God besides Avatar, Jesus, whatever, right? Who's the highest servant? The devil, right? Because we need adversary duality to go against and win against, right? That's the game. Their mom was like, let's play some more marbles and games. It's like, yeah, great. Let's play some god level games. It's hard. It's super hard. Anyway, yeah. So, okay, we got a little bit of time left. So anyway, I had that event happen this week, and just because I'm planning to go live Sundays in the church and so on in front of people and do the whole truth and deliverance, like the prophet thing that hasn't been done in this age, not once by anyone. And so they're very concerned like that. They should be. They really, really should be. They should be. But I'm getting pushed in this direction, and that's cool. Like, I'm not wanted. This information is not wanted in my home anymore. It's been heard enough. So I got to go out there, and I understand that. Like, you know, it's not a. I don't. Ultimately, peace occurs. Real peace, as their Mama calls it, but a call for peace in duality is a call for the precursor of peace, isn't it? So yeah, I'm here to make peace eventually. Oh, okay. So those were the I would say two kind of main events this week. Like you get got MX Platinum, posted, John McCaig over John McCaig. John McCaig Trust got, for John McCaig. Like I posted that for the MX Platinum, which is sweet. Oh. Let me go a little further into that one. This is useful information on building credit. Oh, okay. That's my brother. Okay. Thank you. So I have registered at Secretary of State in Florida, John McCaig Trust, right? But I haven't done one other thing, not a single other thing. I didn't do anything else. Nothing. Zero, nothing, zero, nothing. Okay? Nothing. I didn't do the part that Tim brought up. You know, because the first time I built credit with a trust, I had whack credit, I'm a person, so I built up Christian Ministries. I built up Christian Ministries Trust, and my person was crap. You know what I mean? And I did that for a number of years, so that by the time the person was ready with good credit, the second the person went to get its first credit card with Chase or Christian Ministries Trust, the first credit card, not like Net 30 accounts and all these other accounts that I had taken the time to build over a number of years. The first time I actually went for you know a credit card for that trust, the first credit card, uh, Chasing Preferred, its starting credit limit was 44,500 first. You see, so you asked, does it make sense to do all the building of credit for the trust ahead of time with that credit? Hugely. You see, because I tried getting a credit card from Amex, uh, and they wouldn't issue it to John McCain Trust. They like no. And then I tried a gold card. I was like, let me try a charge card. I tried a gold card, got denied a couple months ago. Maybe 2 months or something ago. I was like, oh, because I was like, hey, maybe I could just jumpstart this thing because it's registered, and then I won't have to do all that Net 30 and stuff and so on. Let me see if I can do this hack, because that would help people, right? And so they didn't do it. So I was like, oh, bummer. Now I'm going to have to do what Tim just put up. I'm going to have to build in that 30,000, da da da. I was like, all right. Then I got an offer in an email from Amex because I have other cards and I'm, paying on them and blah, blah, right? So they sent me an offer. I don't have any charge cards. So they sent me an offer of their crazy overpriced, Amex Platinum, which I never would have wasted money on or nothing like that. No way, right? I don't got no ego, don't need no status. Who cares for all that crap? But I was like, oh, wait a second. This will help a lot of people if I could just jumpstart this sucker and just go, okay, because what's on Amex's side, right? Bankers are having trouble and crap like that. They need more money, more revenue, more people charging on their cars they're paying, blah blah blah, right? They need that right now, for their script. They don't really need it, but they're playing that script. So I got an email like, hey, and it wasn't to a trust, right? It was, hey, John McCaig, we're making this offer to you for the MX Platinum. I was like, oh, baby, let me try it for the John McCaig Trust. They didn't issue no card for that. So I tried it. I was like, I typed in all the information, and I got like, we'll be back in touch with you. I was like, oh, that's what I got for the gold card. I was like, all right, fine, screw it, But then I got an email like next day or something. It was like, uh, in a day or two, like they needed, they actually didn't need any information and stuff. They sent me an email like they were going to wait and stuff like that. I, obviously something weird happened with the screen and stuff like that when I'm doing it. Like it was like I finished my application and it was like it didn't end. It ended weirdly, right? But it did give me a notice like we'll get back in touch with you in X amount of time. You know what I mean? 44, 5. I know, right? See, Charles, that's CJ. That's why I'm giving this info because it matters. What Tim's asked a question, but now I want to fill in the answer. With my recent experience and my past experience, so that people know how it happens and stuff. So okay. So anyway, I got a weird screen that not just hey, we're gonna. It said something like Amex is not working. Like the thing where it said some weird crazy message. I never remember, but it ended quickly. I was like, oh whatever, screw that. But next day, I get a message like, hey, your application's been approved. I was like, who, right? Because if you're in with one of the big ones, like if they're going to give me a charge card, okay, I'll keep it for a year. You know what I mean? Pay what fee, and then in that year, I'll get a credit card, and basically, it'll hack me into that, and their credit cards will hack me into other credit cards. So I'm trying to do this hack where I skip the net 30 accounts and so on like that. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to skip that and see what happens with credit card limits and stuff like that. Obviously, it ain't going to be no 44.5 like that. It's not. You see, it's not. But my goal isn't for me to get always the best credit, the best thing. No, my goal is to get the best information for you. That's my goal, always to get the best information for you because, I'm helping you. So, hey, I'm able to start this, which is what's going to happen at that point? What is me doing that going to happen? Well, Dun& Bradstreet, once this starts reporting, wherever Amex reports out there in the ether, right? It doesn't report to Experian, I don't think. You can look it up on, you know, this information on myfico.com. They have a great forum in there on business and other credit cards and stuff. I really recommend it. And you could go in there and see what's up. And I'm actually posted it there before. But you can look up like different pieces of information on what credit card, what this could do, and all that kind of stuff. So, but my goal is to see, oh, can I skip the part? Like Tim, obviously his person is messed up now, so he should build the net 30 and all that stuff. So I've already proven that doing that gets you way super high credit card limits when you're back in the game. So yes, 100% do that. I've already proven that. But to other people, that maybe have great personal credit and so on, would it work to go the route I'm going now? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going this route to see if I can help those people in that situation. The flip side of what Tim brought up, right? If a person is good, can he go this way? And then what happens, right? Uh, Kelly, we will send you a donation. Oh, let's see the website is up. The website's up, dude. Great. Today, then. JCT is up and running. JCT. JesusChristTrust.net is up and running. And there's a forum in there. Jump in. And it's got a YouTube channel, Kelly, which I'd love to see you in. I go live at the church on noon on Sundays. I would love to have you and your grandson in there. Please come. You're the best. I want the best up at my place, and you're the best. I'm serious. Uh, oh, donation. Like, I don't exist on anything but donations, so thank you very much. Uh, Thank you. I mean, yes, that I could keep doing this and keep helping everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, oh, isn't that? Thank you. Wow. Dude, right when they say, wow, thank you. So I wanted to give that information. Like I posted this. I think it's a short, maybe a short log or whatever. YouTube posted on the MX Platinum, but I wanted to talk about it. In this week's YouTube thing, so that we can, you can get the details of this. Like I'm going another route on purpose, and these are the reasons, these are the details, all that. It is up, yeah. Oh, that's so good. Great, good. Good. Oh, Kelly, please find the YouTube channel over there, and please, whenever you have time on Sundays to do, I'd love to have you. Like, there's so few individuals that have been doing this work for a while that are trustworthy, that are really with Jesus Christ, with God. It's like there's so few. And you were super on the list. And your little team out there is like one of the biggest teams that exists under this belt. So love to have you. And your feedback and your questions and your thoughts and all that stuff are super always relevant because, you're on point with this one. So everyone, values, I do, everyone values your company. How about limiting status to Kelly, all y'all, like you're in here doing my work for like that. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Let's keep it up, right? Uh, so, yeah, Jesus Christ Trust.net. Yeah. There are two T's in it, like Christ and trust are two T's. So it's kind of a little bit, you could get a little mistype in there if you're not careful. So, but we got to trust Jesus Christ, and it won't. Trust has to go at the end of a trust, can't go to the end. Otherwise, we trust Jesus Christ. So, and that was already taken. So, uh, that's how we ended up there. Okay, so please, if you have any closing thoughts or remarks or anything like that, I'm about to wind it up here shortly, and I wanted to go through those two main things this week, kind of current event stuff that's ongoing, and give you real world information on real stuff happening that I'm doing, and that's useful to you. Okay. Uh, Man, I wish this sound would do better. Tid, please, let's do this a little earlier next week and we'll get this together. Because I want to look at all. Listen, please come back at 7 p.m. next week, all you people. I want to get you in because you could go live on the video. Okay, so if Tim shows up and stuff, yeah, there's. Oh, there is it. Oh man, really? I'm redoing that website. I'm having some help redoing that website right now. So if it's not there, look for it elsewhere on that page. I don't know if I should say this yet, but I'm working on moving, duplicating the information that like the trust is still over at the church over there. So there's no status system over there. There really isn't. It's already set for next week. Good. Well, I need a link to get to you before that thing. So, but thank you, Tim. I said it's Gabby and all that stuff. Great. Stuff happens. Tim's doing great work. So I don't mean like I'm giving him a hard time because Tim's doing this as a volunteer, goodness of his heart, and so what. And so, like, I'm getting stopped, right, from bringing the truth. I'm sure Tim is too. You know what I mean? Like, he's helping a lot of people by making it so, people could come live and get their experiences and stuff. So I know that guy's having a hard time too because he's helping a lot of people when we go live and you can go back and forth like that. So, uh, thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. So let's hope we make it happen next week. That would be great. Uh, so yeah, on Thursday. All right. Good week. Great feedback, everyone. Come to church on noon on Sunday. Anyone that wants to, you're welcome. Anything spiritual stuff mainly, but whatever you're working on, come on over there. You know what? Let me look at the donation thing and see if I can see it uh, while we're here. Yeah. No, there is. There it is. Go to discourses. Hit the link. There it is. It's on there. Hit. Go up in the top menu, right? There's a thing called discourses. If you hit that, you can make a donation in there. Uh, okay. There is that donation thing. I think it might have accidentally got moved from the whole page. I'll make a note of that. Thank you for bringing that up. I want that on the whole page, but it might be lower on the whole page. But it's definitely under the discourses too to make a donation. Okay. I Kel did earlier today. I want to thank you for that. You know, everyone is donating to help my work. Uh, I'm going to say a prayer. Jesus Christ, watch over them and their family. Help them to do this work, Jesus, please. Okay. Ah, no, not Liberty Aid. Jesus Christ Trust. That's what people. I'll have a donation thing on Liberty Aid Academy. That's just a school. People don't, So there was JesusChristTrust.net, and you can get the link. This course is up there. So okay. Uh, thank you, thank you. And that's why I'm considering consolidating on Jesus Christ Trust on that. So there's no, what do I do this to that? Like I need a spiritual uh, weight, strength. What am I looking for? Shield of the whole church thing. So and that's on my YouTube channel over there, no complaints, no strikes, no nothing. You know, I get to say what I want. But on this channel, man, problems all the time, right? So I want to thank you all for coming in, and that's why I said, Kel, that's why I said I was thanking you, I prayed for you because you sent a donation earlier in the day. I thank you and pray for you here. Yes, you did send a donation, and that's what I was thanking you for. That's what I was praying for you for. Yes, and everyone else that made a donation here, thank you. Pray for you. Jesus Christ watch over you. Thank you very much. I can't do this without donation. I can't. But the good news when you do that, you're supporting the truth. That builds your spiritual equity by supporting the truth. So thank you. Just say Jesus Christ Trust.net. Blue Horseshoe. Jesus Christ Trust.net. That's the one. Okay. And then you do have to sign in the website. You do have to do a sign in, and like you do. You do. You do. It takes a minute, but once you're signed in, you're signed in. What's your one of the homies in there? You're in. You know. So it kind of makes you sign up to the church, but great. It's just us few over there. Okay. All right. No, but thank you. Really, everyone. Thanks for bringing this all up. It's in the top menu too. Cool. It's also on the discourses page too. Thank you. So, man, Ali, I like it that you've been quiet for a while, but man, I like this guy. He really understands the spiritual side extremely well, and his patience and helping others. Thank you, Ali. Really, it's interesting. Okay, you're doing great stuff too. Thank you, and everyone else. Like you're doing this for your part, so that you keep successful, and then obviously you're helping others. So I want to thank you all for doing that. And like, if there's no one to help, like I don't do my job. If I don't help anyone, no one listens, no one moves forward. I didn't do anything. I didn't help anyone. So thank you for doing your end too. All right, I'm going to be here next week, Thursday, 7 p.m. Everyone, okay? We're going to get it together with Tim, and if you want, okay, thank you. Isn't that Yeah, you've been with me a long time, but now you're really showing up, getting some stuff done and everything like that. I love it, and I really appreciate how it evolves into that. So thank you very much, Kelly. Wow, I really needed to update the links bookmark. Good, good. Oh, you all out there do good things. Thank you very much for the donation. This is a guy that calls Jesus Christ like, oh man, like nobody ever heard. Kelly did. I love it when it comes out of his mouth. You got to talk to this guy, hear this guy say you want to hear somebody say that name from his heart, I had never heard it more from the heart from this guy. I'm not kidding. I'm really. I'm not saying other people aren't equal in the heart to say. I'm just saying like when it comes out, you're like, oh, you can feel it. You know, you're like, oh, good. You know, no, he's, you know, he really. I love it. Okay, everyone. Thanks for the support. Have a wonderful week. Maybe I'll see you Sunday. I'd love to see you Sunday at noon. And bring any, spiritual thoughts, conundrums, experiences, and everything like that because it helps everyone else. You know what I mean? Who's doing this work, and you're trying to see, because what they got us like hid down in foxholes, right? Which is cool because there are no atheists in foxholes. But after a while, it's like, how are you doing in your foxhole? It's like, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? You know, that's that's what we're doing. So we got to keep in touch with each other. All right. It's not just us individuals. There are certain individuals trying to bring us together so that we can support each other as we move forward. Closer to God. Okay. Oh, with premium audio. No, Tim has got his end is yeah. You really want to do it. Joanne, okay. Do I need to have a nonprofit work? No, no, no. The self foreclosure, I would go over and get uh, the information on how to do that on Jesus Christ Trust on that. I don't think it's on Liberty Aid Academy anymore, but it is over there. Thank you, J. Baba. Uh, right. So good question, Joanne. And hey, you know how to get me, right? I'm in the classroom, so you should be posting these things like these real serious questions that maybe you need a real answer to. You should do it in the classroom. It's free. Go in there, post, and then we'll start a thread so that can help you. Not just hey, where do I get it, but no, I'll help you through the whole thing. Everyone that is used by information to block seizure from a foreclosure, no home seized. Okay, so let's keep that up. So yeah, get with me over there. Let's move you forward. Okay, that's okay. That's all you need. You just need a little other information to have it. Okay? So, Joanne, yeah, happy to help you. Okay? Get me in the classroom no matter where, Liberty Academy or Jesus Christ Trust, get in there in the free, forum. It's in your login to Liberty Academy. You jump in there, make a post in the forum, the classroom, and then I'll help you through it. Okay? Here's the link, here's this, here's that. I'll help you through every piece of that, all the way through get everything done. So you're staying in your home or whoever is staying in their home and it's not getting seized. I'm happy to help. Okay, doesn't need to be registered. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. No. This is how you beat it. You don't need it. This is. I'm telling you. I'm not going to go through all this right now. It's the end of the show, but I will help you. Okay, I will help you. Have success. We'll solve your problem. All right. We'll come over, post to the classroom. It'll help other people. We'll go through it. All right. Good question. Yeah. Everyone's successful. They'll follow these simple steps for the being foreclosure season. All right. Okay. Until next week, Tim and I will be here next week. Better audio and more people on here. There'll be Tim and there'll be whoever wants to jump in. George is the only one who ever has. He's not here tonight, but anybody else want to jump in and like say your piece and all that stuff? Yeah, I'd love to get Kelly in here and have him talking and stuff like that. A dress up. I love that. So yeah, please come next week. Like Kelly would be well, I'd be having a start here. Okay. Thank you. Oh, baby, that would be great. Thank you very much. Uh, okay. Everyone, thank you for your donation, your support. Thank you most of all for doing this work because you're succeeding. You're getting closer. You're solving this whole puzzle, this whole riddle. You're doing it. My job is to get you to solve this. I'm trying to set souls free, and you're setting your soul free. That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. You know? So thank you because I got to go back to God and be like, he's like, how did you get? I'll be like, oh, I got it. He's like, good. you know, I'm like that. So really, thank thank you because I got a deal and say this is what I did. Please accept it. So yeah, the more the better. So Ali's work, everyone's work, helping others, like that's what I need. Let's keep going, everyone. All right. I'll see you next week, everyone. All right. Have a wonderful week. Maybe I'll see you Sunday. All right. Goodbye.